Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, March 7th, 2022. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. Well, it is very, very warm this morning, with temperatures throughout the region ranging from the lower to mid-40s over your far northern interior to the mid-60s down towards southern New Jersey. I think you could tell there's a frontal boundary hanging around right around here. And to the south of it, well, it is very warm. And to the north of it, it's still not too bad. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s. So clearly we have a frontal boundary and we have some mischief on the way with that frontal boundary. We have scattered broken cloud covers with winds to the north of the boundary from the north-northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and to the south from the south and southwest, some southeast as well, around 5 to 15 miles per hour. So here's our setup. Here's our stationary boundary hanging around right about here. It's going to be wavering north and south as waves of low pressure travel along it. And for most of today, we're going to remain pretty dry. But there's still going to be a threat for a few isolated showers, especially around, let's say, Connecticut, the Hudson River Valley, northeastern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey. But to the south, down towards the Philadelphia metro, well, it's going to get very nice. We're talking about temperatures in the mid-70s. And then the bottom falls out. And that would be associated with this low pressure system right here, with all this rainfall and the potential for strong thunderstorms. Now, this is something I usually show the premium members. This is our jet streak at 850 millibars. This right here is going to create a whole lot of problems for us, because what's going to happen is that these strong winds, which right now range about 40 to 60 knots, they're going to intensify as this cold front approaches, ranging anywhere between 50 and 85 knots. And some of those winds are going to get mixed down to the surface in two ways. One way is strong winds associated with winds coming out of the southwest around 10 to 20 miles per hour, and at times gusting over 40 miles per hour. Thus, the wind advisory is out for much of the Philadelphia metro and central and southern New Jersey, also northwestern New Jersey. Then you have the potential for some of these thunderstorms to pick up some of these winds. And because what we call vertical wind shear, especially speed shear in this scenario, some of those thunderstorms could reach severe levels this evening, pushing wind gusts over 65 miles per hour, especially in the Delaware River Valley. But I wouldn't let your guard down around the New York City metro either, especially around, let's say, 3 to 6 p.m. So it is going to be a rather stormy day after some rather delightful weather. So just be prepared for that scenario. Now, on our visible satellite picture, you can see our scattered cloud cover this morning. That's going to be giving way to cloudy skies as we go on through the afternoon. The more sunshine we see in the Delaware River Valley, the more likely you'll be around 75, 76 degrees. More cloud cover, more like 71 to 72. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see plenty of strong lifting with this cold front. So we certainly have the potential for lifting and thus the potential for heavy rainfall, which again supports all this. So let's walk through what we can expect for this afternoon. This is called the HRR guidance. This is the same guidance that when people talk about the future radar, well, it's just the HRR guidance, which is free, by the way, if you go to National Weather Service. So this is marching through for this afternoon and for this morning, pretty much dry. Again, you could see a few showers up towards the Poconos and Catskills, parts of Connecticut and Hudson River Valley, but for the most part, for the I-95 corridor, it is going to be dry through the early afternoon. And then, well, by 3 o'clock, the bottom starts to fall out. We start to see more showers and thunderstorms start to push their way through. I would keep a very careful eye around this area right here for around 3 to 5 p.m. because you have your stationary boundary, and that can enhance some of these thunderstorms here. At the very least, produce some heavier downpours. And then the main line comes through later on in the evening from 5 to 8 p.m. And again, not every thunderstorm is going to be severe, but a few isolated ones will have that potential of mixing down some of the stronger winds and support the potential for wind gusts over 65 miles per hour. Outside of those thunderstorms, you're going to be dealing with strong southwesterly winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour, possibly pushing up to 30 miles per hour sustained, and gusts over 40 miles per hour. So it's certainly going to be a rather rough evening commute after a wonderful afternoon lunch. you're going to get smacked. So you're definitely going to want to have an umbrella with you for the evening commute as that moves on through. And again, temperatures today will range from the lower to mid 60s on the immediate coast, mid 60s to the north of that frontal boundary in the northern interior, and the Delaware River Valley, upper 60s to mid 70s. The more sunshine, the warmer you will get. For tomorrow morning, look for clearing skies from midnight on through tomorrow morning, with temperatures falling off into the upper 20s to mid 30s throughout the region. For tomorrow afternoon, high pressure and control with clear skies to sky cloud cover. High temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 40s over the interior, upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast. For Wednesday, another wave of low pressure will be approaching. I think this is a little bit overdone here. I do like the idea of some rain mixing with snow at times, but our boundary layer is going to be pretty warm. So for right now, we're just going with a rain-snow mix, rain along the coast, no real accumulations expected, maybe an inch on some cold grassy surfaces, but that is pretty much about it. Temperatures on Wednesday will range from the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior, lower to mid 30s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the upper 30s to lower 40s throughout the region. On Thursday, high pressure will build in with clear skies. Look for low temperatures rather chilly in the upper 20s over the interior to the mid 30s along the coast. High temperatures will rebound into the upper 40s to lower 50s. On Friday, look for high pressure to slowly exit with more of a southwesterly wind. Look for low temperatures to range from the lower to mid 30s. High temperatures will range quite a bit from the lower to mid 50s over the interior and along the immediate coast, upper 50s to mid 60s in the Delaware River Valley. On Saturday, a cold front with waves of low pressure, sounds familiar, will produce periods of rain, possibly a thunderstorm or two. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Look for temperatures to range from the lower to mid 30s over the interior and upper 30s to lower 50s along the coast. Again, we're going to have a nice little boundary setting up around there, so wide variety of temperatures. And then high temperatures will range from the lower to mid 50s over the interior and mid 50s to lower 60s along the coast. On Sunday, high pressure will build in with breezy conditions with scattered cloud cover, very chilly, with low temperatures in the mid-teens over the interior, lower 20s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid-30s over the interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. And then on Monday, next Monday, high pressure exits, more of a southwesterly wind. Look for temperatures to rebound with low temperatures in the mid-20s over the interior, lower 30s along the coast, high temperatures in the lower to mid-50s over the interior, and upper 50s to lower 60s along the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.